What it is, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Georgie. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Like always, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you push that notification bell to be notified every time that I upload on my channel. Let's talk about the Windy City series. I recently finished the entire Windy City series. This has been on my TBR for well over a year, and I finally decided to jump into it. And I did read each book back to back to back. So maybe it took me around 2 months to actually read this book. I don't know, don't quote me, but I did enjoy this series. This is a 5 book series with the 6th book being a spinoff. And they're not some skinny books either. These are some thick books. A lot of times it did take me 2 weeks to get through each book. When I said it took me 2 months to read this series, no, I started this series back in May. Aha was such a great introduction to this series. We got an introduction to each character pretty much, but you didn't really know which each character's story was gonna give. This book follows Xander and Stevie, was a little forbidden love, hockey romance. I absolutely love this book. This was my first hockey romance book. Can I say that I am a hockey romance fan? I'm not 100% sure, but I did enjoy the elements of this book. I enjoyed the relationship that Xander and Stevie had. I enjoyed their friendship. I enjoyed Stevie's best friend. This was just a great book overall. Then we have The Right Move with Ryan and Indy. I enjoyed the emotional aspect of this book. This book was a lot more emotional than Mile High. It's a basketball romance with the elements of fake dating. I do love a fake dating trope. Then we have Caught Up, which I'm sorry to say is not my favorite. It's actually my least favorite of the whole entire series. This book to me was a little bit boring out of the whole series, but I did enjoy Kaya and Miller's relationship. I especially love how they met. I loved how they worked to understand each other. I just love the elements of her taking on his son. Then we got the real introduction to Monty, which if you know me, I was really intrigued with Monty's story. Play Along was so good as well with Kennedy and Isaiah. Isaiah, as mentioned in the previous book, was always the one that didn't have a girl. Everyone was coupled up, everyone was moving on to marriage, having kids, and Isaiah was always a single friend. He was so single that he was invited to girls' nights. He's a man, and he's a straight man. But I love this fake dating trope. Again, fake dating. I love that trope. Getting married in Vegas sounds very interesting. I loved how they were able to keep up their fake dating and it no longer became fake. Then we have Rewind Back, which is my favorite out of all the books. Dual POV as all the books had, but this one had a dual timeline. We got to watch these characters grow from when they first met to adulthood to getting married. And Reese, who was mentioned in Her Own League, was that girl overall. Yes, this is a spin-off book, but I just loved Reese. She shut everything down. She said, y'all are gonna respect me as the first female team owner of the MLB. Monty. I love Monty. I knew I was gonna love Monty. I knew it was something about his story, especially the fact that he raised Miller from when she was a child, and he's not even her father. These 2 books were my favorite. The Right Move and In Her Own League. It's not that I related to them, but the emotional aspect of these books really did pull at my heartstrings. I love a girl boss. Yes, Miller was a girl boss, but the way that these characters was written in this book just did something extra for me. You read the Windy City series. How did you feel about these books? What was your favorite? Who was your favorite couple? I actually need to get into my favorite couple. My favorite couple, although Rewind Back was my favorite book in the series, I really did enjoy Kennedy and Isaiah's relationship. I enjoyed their fake dating to real dating relationship. I enjoyed Isaiah and peeling those layers back because Isaiah's not the player. He isn't. He's really just misunderstood, and Kennedy finally understood him and accepted him for who he is. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.